we're back with one of our regulars, Michelle Boswell from the Texarkana Animal League, and she has with her today Acapella, who is a golden lab or a
blonde
lab,
or yellow,
and she is so precious. She's been walking around the office. She ran into the glass, but she couldn't see it was clean. She wouldn't do that at my house. But tell us about Acapella.
Well, Acapella is 11-month-old blonde lab. She came into the shelter as a stray.
Sweet.
The Arkansas side animal control officer picked her up as a stray back in July. She was only 6 months old. She still had her puppy teeth. And she came into the shelter, and she since was adopted and was spayed. She's up to date on all of her shots. And the people who adopted her didn't really give her a chance. You know, labs are very high-strung. They're energetic dogs.
And she was still a puppy.
She still is a puppy.
Yeah,
she's only 11 months old now. So she was, I don't think they did their research on labs. Because she'd been in the shelter, you know, for her whole, you know, puppy life, basically. 3 or 4 months, and so they brought her back. They only kept her a day or two and brought her right back. Didn't give her a chance.
No.
It's like, oh my God, I would have been going, yes, let me out. Yeah. I'm excited.
Well, when you adopt a lab, what should you expect as far as their personality?
Well, labs are, like I said, they're very high energy dogs. I mean, that's they're one of the most popular, or they are the most popular AKC bred dog in the United States. So we get a lot of the. Oh, you smell treats, don't you? So we get a lot of them. Shelters across the nation get a lot of them. But people need to understand that because they are high energy, they need to get a lot of exercise. They need to have a backyard, but they also need to have interaction with people. They're very social dogs.
They're very social, yes.
And if they get bored, they're going to get destructive. So if you get a puppy and you
look at her,
she's so sweet. Isn't she beautiful? I mean, this is a full blood. Get over here and get your shot. This is your chance.
Now they chew a lot too, don't they?
They do. I mean, if they get bored, you know, just they need to have interaction and exercise. And if you don't have the time to spend with them doing that, they're going to get destructive. They might start digging in the backyard to get out, or
they don't need to be in a home where the parents are gone all day long. And they need somebody with them pretty much.
Well, I'm not going to say they need 24-hour companionship. You know, people have lives, they work, but they need to be able to give them exercise. And, you know, just putting them in a kennel in the backyard and not ever taking them out for exercise, they're going to wind up getting destructive. Or leaving them in the house all day long, then that would be... That would not be recommended either. Now, when they get older, they're, you know, it's not going to be quite as bad. But you know, she's a puppy. She's going to be
right.
So, I mean, and labs are.
Look at her. At what age do they usually settle down?
Well, gosh. I think it's going to be the individual different ones. You know,
different.
I was a drop to treat.
She's not full.
Yes, full blood.
Is she full blood?
Yep. We had the shelter has 5 full blood labs right now.
Okay, and you have a list of
how
many labs
there's another yellow one.
Is it related to Acapella?
Not that we know.
Okay.
A couple of chocolate ones. And a couple of black ones. I have a red one, a chocolate one, 2 black ones. All of them but one are females. And then we have 3 of them that are mixes as well. 3 in addition to those 5 that are lab mixes. The other ones are full-blooded. As a matter of fact, when I was leaving, I saw a gorgeous black one that was in their what we call their outside dog area. You know, their playpen. It's an outside area. Beautiful. Another high energy, just bouncing.
Oh yeah,
you know, up and down.
Now she is in the ad that we're doing for y'all, isn't she? The one that is pawing at the.
I'm pretty sure that this is her. I mean, this is just
and
so
if you've seen
sweet.
our ad for the Texarkana Animal, it will break your heart.
She's like, let me out. Take me home.
And she has been walking around our office for the last half hour and has not done anything. She's just looked, she's sniffed, and she's just all right. If you adopted her, she's been spayed.
She has already been spayed,
she's had
and all of her shots. Now, her adoption fee is going to be a little higher because we actually are the shelter actually paid to have her spayed. So her adoption fee is $140. Most of the other ones are not going to be that much, but they require you to take them and get spayed. So this one already includes her spay, so her adoption fee is higher. But I mean, you're not going to be able to find a full-blood lab
No,
puppy.
So
No,
for-
she does not come with papers. So a lot of people are like, does she have papers? It's like, no.
Okay.
But, you know.
But what a
you're not gonna
wonderful pet.
Yeah, if you're not going to be walking in a dog show with her, what do you care?
That's right.
You can still,
So
she'll still
for
train to-
$140, Acapella could be yours.
That's right.
And you could even change your name because
Yeah, she doesn't really know
I
it.
don't
She's
think
just
she
like,
knows her name.
I just want some love, and I want to go run, and I bet she'd be a great duck hunter.
Oh yeah. She just screams duck. In
Oh,
fact,
yeah.
I've heard her quacking.
Yeah.
Now, who do they call, or where can they see her?
At the Animal Care and Adoption Center of Texarkana.
On Harrison
On
Street.
Harrison Street. Mhm.
Oh,
You
the
can
north side.
you can either go down there or you can call and say, I'll be down there tomorrow to pick her up. Their number there is 870-773-6388. It's there on Harrison. That's the local shelter, the city-run shelter.
Okay. And if you have pets, be sure and spay or neuter them because evidently they're just everywhere and they have to go to the shelters and they eventually have to euthanize them.
Yes, as a matter of fact, unfortunately right now, because there are so many labs that are there, labs and lab mixes, if any others come in, they pretty much immediately get put down because they already have plenty on the adoption floor.
Yeah.
And it's a sad
Okay.
situation. So
Acapella, give your best look to the viewing audience.
I think she did. Look at her. Oh.
Look at that. Oh, she would make a wonderful pet.
Gorgeous.
I bet she's great with children too.
Oh, yes.
I was
I mean,
like,
she's got. I mean, look at her. She's gorgeous. Oh, and she played with a little Chihuahua. Just as I was leaving, there was a Chihuahua out in the little office there, and she just went up to it and smelled it and wagged her tail.
oh.
Shared her treat with it.
Well, once again, give us the phone number.
870-773-6388.
And for
That's-
just $145,
140.
140.
Yeah, for a full spay, fully vetted dog, you can't beat that price.
Okay, no shots due. She's spayed.
She's
everything.
Yeah, everything, rabies and
You can't
everything.
beat 'em.
Can't beat that.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much
You're
for bringing
welcome.
Acapella. I want to call her Acapulco.
Well, you know, if you got her and you wanted to call her Acapulco, I bet she would respond to that eventually.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks.
And Acapella, thank you for coming and spending time with us
Where you
today.
going?
And we hope you get a good home soon. So, really, if you don't have a pet, even if you have some pets and have room for another pet, be sure and consider her. She's a beautiful dog and seems to be very well behaved. And we haven't seen her being that hyper.
No, I took her out a little bit in the snow before we came over. Just, you know, I doubt she gets very much opportunity to be in the snow. I mean,
None of us do here.
No. and considering she's been locked up her whole life, she enjoyed it. She pounced around in it and played around a little bit and got a little bit of exercise.
And just think what a good time she'd have with children.
I know.
Out playing in the snow.
I know. She'd help build a snowman.
That's right. Well, Michelle, thank you
Thank you
again
for having
being
us.
with us. And we'll see you again next month with
Alrighty.
another
Yeah.
adoptable pet.
All right.
Don't go away. We'll be back in just a moment.